two, 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 two. Part 2 of my new scary story called Ferocious, the Flood Canal Monster. This time I'm inside the Burger King playground. First time I ever did this. Okay, let me pick up from yesterday. Jack and Brenda met each other in high school. They ran away from their house. This is a quick recap because their parents didn't want them together. But Jack and Brenda made up their minds, we're gonna be together despite what our dad and mom say. So yeah, they got away, they're living on the streets, they're homeless. The police cannot find them after a long search. And within that same month, these two lovers were hiding in different places. It got to the point where they started going underground, like in flood canal tunnels. They even explored the sewer. Ugh. They were adventurous. They wanted to be like Indiana Jones. But their version, have a flashlight with them, shine it in the dark, have a cell phone, whatever they could eat. They were hungry a lot, so if they could find a burger or a pizza, something that looked wholesome that people would give to them to be kind, or if there was just something already on the ground or somewhere, as long as it didn't look bad, but they would take a bite at it, drink a soda. Anyway, there was a monster that was after them. The government, about a couple weeks ahead of this time, before Jack and Brenda escaped their home, the government and the top secret laboratory created this monster that was part man, part machine, and part creature. It had the DNA of different species mixed together. Plus, it had a steel skeleton underneath, modified. Had some wires, long, sharp razor claws, big old mouth that opens up. It roars like. They called this thing Ferocious because it was mean, dangerous, vicious, aggressive. You name it, dangerous. Oh, I already said that. It don't play. It had a bad temper. They could control it with a microchip they put inside it. It was tall, about 6'5", about 300 pounds. It had a built-in radar, could track people by heat seeking and other ways, infrared. I mean, this thing was scary. It's like the Terminator meets Jaws or Alien or whatever you want to call it. Chud. The creatures underground, humanoid, old movie. Well, to make things more creepy, Jack and Brenda felt that they were being watched. And they was unaware just hours ago. An 18-wheeler, big rig, bump bump. A trucker drove this big truck near a street. Secretly, when no one was around, he opened up the back of the trailer and something walked out. It got out, similar to that movie on RoboCop 2, where Robocane came out of the 18-wheeler. Remember? The monster with a brain inside the mechanical body. And RoboCop, Peter Weller, Alex Murphy had to fight this thing. Well, my story is a little different. This big rig, this diesel truck, was trying to pretend that it was, stopping by on the road. It was broken down, had to get help. But nope, that's the cover up. They were unleashing something in there when no one was looking. And this cyborg, bionic creature was loose and started looking for homeless people. The government wanted to take them out, population control. And they wanted to take out stray animals like dogs and cats that didn't belong to anyone and anything else. The government was evil. So Jack and Brenda felt this coldness, a strong stare. They were looking around one day, and this thing got closer to them. Brenda, she was pregnant, like by 2 months. You know, they didn't mean to have a baby. It just happened unexpectedly. But Jack was nice. He felt bad. He wanted them to get married. He wanted him and his girlfriend to get married, but things didn't work out, and they were stressed out. And they thought if they, make love or whatever, it would help to soothe their feelings. They knew better. They knew they should wait till they tied the knot and got engaged and had a wedding. Their parents wanted that, but Jack and Brenna were depressed, heartbroken, that their parents would never accept them being together. So, and they wanted to have a family anyway. So they figured, well, let's just live our own life. And that's what they did. They believe in God, and they did pray for forgiveness. But now they're out on the streets, and this monster is after them. One day, when Jack and Brenda were around their new friends, 3 homeless people, David, Willie, and their sister, Wilma, they all heard some noises in the distance and a terrible growl. And they looked, and they were shocked what they saw. To be continued.